Welcome to season 3 of all seasons. We're out here on a crisp, snowy day at the Galitzin State Forest. We're gonna head out on the John P. Saylor Trail. It's about a 12-mile trail loop. We're not gonna do the whole thing, but we're gonna go out and check out a covered bridge. We'll get away from the road noise here pretty quickly and enjoy the scenery.
Like piece of a tree that's frozen. Yeah, hold that. Solid ice. Look at that. You can sort of make it out. I'm hoping that I can do some editing here so you guys can see. I mean, they're literally like the ice is just baked on. Pretty crazy if you think about it.
Yeah, we had a big ice storm yesterday. Where we live a little lower in elevation, it's pretty much all melted off. There's still some slush on the ground, but nothing on the trees. But you come up here on the ridge, a little higher elevation, and you still have ice on the trees. It's kind of crazy the temperature and just climate difference in a few hundred feet of elevation change. Yeah, it looks almost like a little evergreen shrub.
Yeah, look how many of them there are. We are right around the Christmas season, and nothing reminds me more of Christmas than pine trees and this hemlock. Beautiful hemlock here. Just getting you more in the Christmas spirit. I can hear Christmas carols in my head as we are trekking through here, and we've been stopping a little bit. Not that we're concerned by any means, but just trying to understand what's out here. We found a urine spot here. It looks like there could be some type of canine or feline out here, definitely a predator. So we'll see if we can get anything on film here. It would not be uncommon for it to be a coyote or for it to be a bobcat, because that's where we are in Pennsylvania. They roam free and they are abundant. So we'll see what we could find. But with my boots, not necessarily even the boots, but with these on, I don't know that we're really gonna get close, especially not to a bobcat, because they're gonna hear me coming a long ways away. But we'll see what we can find. It's a pretty nice hike, some nice snow coming down, but not horrible out. You know, it's sort of pleasant, honestly. I mean, what do you think? I know we haven't gone very far yet, but
yeah, it's not too bad out. The weather's pretty decent. It's been a pretty level hike so far. It's cool to see the predator tracks, and we've kind of been following them along the trail. So I don't know, maybe we'll find a predator at the end of the tracks. So we'll see. Fun to see what we're gonna see out here. We made it to an intersection of a couple trails here. We have the Bog and Boulder Trail, which is actually what we were on, that continues straight out that way and goes out to a bog. We've been out there before. It's a pretty cool sight to see, just this big giant open bog. I've heard that it was actually a man-made bog. When they were foresting, they cleared a bunch of the trees there, and it just happened to be like a low-lying area and filled in with water. So it's a pretty cool thing to see. Today though, we're gonna be heading, this is a John P. Saylor Trail going this way, and we're gonna head out the John P. Saylor Trail and go out about 1.5 miles or so down to a swinging bridge that goes across Clearshade Creek. Like I said before, the John P. Saylor Trail is a 12-mile trail loop. I've never done the whole thing. I've done bits and pieces, but it's supposed to be pretty cool. It will go along the bog. If you go the opposite direction we're going today, it goes past a place called Wolf Rocks. It has some big boulders so you can climb on and see out there, and it goes through some hemlock stands and lots of cool stuff. So I've heard good things about it, and it's pretty cool, the parts of the trail I've been on. So I'm excited to go see this swinging bridge this morning. Yeah, we made it out to the road here. This is actually the road that we turned off the main road on So if we go back out here, it would take us back to where we parked if we wanted to cheat and head back the quick way, which we might do at the end of the hike here. But we're gonna cross the road and continue on the trail a little bit longer. Yeah, we're in a pretty nice area here with a bunch of hemlocks around. It's a little more open on the bottom, so it's pretty cool, especially in the winter time. Like Aaron said earlier, kind of makes you think Christmas with the snow and the evergreen trees all around. We just walked through an area that right now everything's pretty well frozen, but if it was warmer out, it would definitely be a swampy area. So there's definitely some swampy parts of this trail in warmer weather, so keep that in mind if you come out here when it's warm out.
Where do you think that way goes to?
I don't know. I don't know that that's actually a trail that way. We've kind of come to a fork in the road here, but I don't think the right's actually a trail. I think it's more, I don't know, maybe it used to be a trail. Looks like there's some old blazes down there, but it definitely looks like we're supposed to go to the left here.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe old trail or where water runs. Hemlock stand that we get to walk through here. Kind of makes a little tunnel down the path.
This would be crazy to throw the drone up there.
Well, we've made it down to Clearshade Creek. This is a creek that runs through the Clearshade Wild area in the Gallitzin State Forest. It has a lot of good trout fishing in it. I don't know about this area in particular. We're pretty far out, but areas that are closer to roads and civilization, they stock with trout in the spring, and it's real good trout fishing. I don't know, you might find some that have ventured out this far. But it's a beautiful shot here, just this stream in the middle of the woods.
Probably really clean water because it gets runoff from the swamps, from the bogs, those sphagnum bogs.
We're nice and high up too. We're still on the top of the ridge here, so that would help it be clean water as well. You don't have bunch of towns and houses and stuff pouring into it so much.
Look at that, guys. Looks like it's probably good water. I'm not saying to drink, but just looks healthy. Doesn't look nasty. What's that?
Deer path cutting across here.
Look at all the baby hemlocks.
we have a cool burrow in this tree, just this big growth on the side of the tree. My wife's cousin actually likes to take those and make bowls and cool stuff like that out of them.
2 ways. We're gonna do this way and then we'll do slow motion and see what happens.
Yeah, the weather's warming up a bit out here, and so the ice on the trees is starting to melt. It keeps falling on our heads as we walk along. Almost feels like it's raining at times. And we saw this cool waterfall coming down the side of this tree as the water from the top of the tree melts and runs down.
It's really interesting to see. Wonder how high the water comes up here. It looks a little dirtier.
We made it to the suspension bridge. This is about 3.5 mile walk by the way we came. We're actually gonna go back a little shorter way. You can get to the road pretty quickly from here, and then we'll walk the road back. If you wanted to come here and not hike the whole way, you could drive out the road and park on the road and walk in. But pretty cool suspension bridge over the creek here. Just a beautiful setting. We saw a lot of little streams, a lot of water on the way in. There's some areas you can camp down here. There are signs that say not to camp within 100 feet of the water, so stay back from the stream a little bit. We just saw an island a little bit ago. I would not camp on the island because you're probably not going to be able to get 100 feet away from the water camping out there. But just a cool place to be, a cool place to chill and to walk to. The stream is beautiful, super clear water out here. We're out far enough, we're not hearing road noise or anything, so it's just quiet and peaceful out here. A beautiful walk on the way in.
What's up, guys? Boy, what a adventure here for all seasons. The first episode of season 3. I am literally standing on a suspension bridge in the middle of the Babcock Ridge. You can see behind me, beautiful trail. If I turn around, should be able to see. Nicer spot here. Yeah. Beautiful hike out here. A lot of opportunity to see some impressive wildlife, to be honest with you. Very blown away by just the beauty of this whole area. It's unbelievable, and it's an exciting thing to see. But this was a crazy all seasons episode. If you don't want to go for a hike, don't come here if you're not looking to go on the trail, because that Saylor Trail, it'll kick your butt if you're not prepared. But we made it, we did it, we got to the location we wanted.